Or
Do some
yeah,
independent research.
20.
Do some independent research for me, for goods man.
Yep.
Right, credit rating check, please.
Yeah. Ta-da.
Yay!
Yay! You're able to get a member of the staff to help you. Apparently, they cannot be fast, talked, persuaded, or brought into headlong precipitation. Precipitation.
What?
It's just saying you can't bribe them. You can't fast talk and persuade them. You have to have credit rating.
You mean you have to have a good I think credit rating means you have good standing in the community.
Yeah, good standing in the community. Then they're not open to buy.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I gave it like the last society function that you guys held, so help me out.
Yeah, so this is the receptionist, Janice Putnam. She's 41 years old and has been employed for 10 years.
Is all this information like really in the book?
Yes, I have like 3 pages on the Historical Society. I can give you an actual tour of the Historical Society if you want.
Oh, can I employ someone to give me a tour? I would love a tour of the Historical Society.
Okay. Someone's gone for the trouble of writing it.
Oh, everyone come down and put your pogs on the main thing. We're going to take a tour.
This is like the most excited I've been to ever see a Historical Society.
Here we go. Okay, where does the tour start?
Starts in the hallway.
Tell us about this hallway.
Yeah.
I don't even know why we do this for the internet anymore. This is just too much fun.
So this is a pretty standard hallway, but it's decorated with numerous portraits of famous Arcanites.
Famous Arcanites?
Do we recognize any of the portraits?
Yeah, there'll be 1 or 2 like past mayors and rich folk.
Could you describe to us the portraits that we don't recognise and help us to enlighten ourselves?
There's one guy, he's kind of weird, he's wearing yellow, he's got a mask on. No, I can't. After that, you head into the parlour. This is furnished, like the rest of the ground floor, mixing 18th century antiques. Many of them original to the house and parts of the bequest of the late Mrs. Pingree. Several portraits of Henry Pingree are graced the wall, as do framed land grants, title deeds, and parlour period maps. A glass display case holds such things as Arkham's first iron pump handle and 17th century's gilt needlework sampler.
Wait. So we have pump handles stuff like that. I roll natural history to spout lore about all this stuff.
Natural history's not pumps, man. It's animals.
Yep.
No, it's anything dealing with actually agricultural or like animal stuff.
Yeah, but this is a man-made thing. It's not natural history.
Okay.
Yeah. After this, the common room displays souvenirs from the Arkham South Sea trade days, including carved tusks, scrimshaw, nautical scenes, ornate chess sets, and inlaid wooden boxes.
Wait, you said something about naval stuff, right?
Yeah, trade days.
Dagon. What is this Dagon Trading Co.?
I don't know what you're going to ask. Although you are told the society holds a bi-weekly meeting here, and there are painting some Archcom merchant ships and their captains here.
By some weird coincidence, are we in time for that meeting?
No, you're not.
Oh.
Sad face.
You're not allowed in the basement because that's where the uncatalogued items are. The dining room displays finely ported china, linens, and many pieces of locally crafted pewter and silverware. Some bearing the stamp of Paul Revere. Was he some famous American?
Ooh.
He was the guy who did Paul Revere's Ride, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Well, more exactly, somebody wrote a poem about him.
Well, he's one of the fighters.
Yeah. I know about him via Assassin's Creed 3 is something that future person who is playing me might say.
Well,
You mean your ancestor who's reliving this very boring part of your life, of your future life past?
I'm interested in the kitchen. Tell me about the kitchen.
Heavily modernized in the late 19th century, currently not open to the public.
Aww.
I wanted a brew.
No brews,
All right.
no drinking in the library.
what's in the
I'm
what's up in
drinking in
here?
the fucking kitchen. I'm not a savage.
Language, sir.
What's in the library and reading room?
This is the John Hayden Library. It's a library with over 1,500 books pertaining to Arkham and the Mistaconic Valley area, as well as thousands of archived manuscripts, journals, maps, and other documents.
Do we say mystical?
Miskatonic Valley.
Miskatonic, okay.
The Society charges 50 cents per visit, but all bona fide scholars are not charged. Members' fee are free unlimited use of the library. There's a woman in here. Oh no, so he's a man. That's a weird starting description for a man. It's a scowling 37-year-old, dark-haired and bearded. Until it got to the beard, so it feels like a woman. So
Maybe that's what you're paying 50 cents to see.
The bearded woman.
Yes, the man bent over the desk. Beard, dark hair.
Goon, future goon.
There's lots of tables and chairs in here, but you're told you're going to have to pay 50 cents if you want to go in.
Yeah, I
Well,
got 50 cents on me. I'll cover you guys.
Absolutely.
Alright, I paid too. What's in there?
So, quite a lot of books, 150 books. Well, actually, sorry, 1,500 books. There's 150. There's quite a few large number of family histories and biographies written by and published by members of various families involved. These private, non-commercial printings are usually small, rarely more than 150 copies, and are intended as heirlooms. Despite frequent inaccuracies and teases known to the human, the books often find data findable nowhere else. Unfortunately, there's no cataloguing in here, and they're all divided into major topics. So you've got history, biography, genealogy, architecture and furnishings, folkcraft, ships and sailing, Indians, natural history, New England oddities, and the Society archives. Oh,
Alright. And this is all in one room, right?
yeah, these are all set into one room.
I do not make the spot hidden to find a natural history book.
No, there's a natural history section.
Oh, there is? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so while we're here, can I ask the docent guiding us around to? It's like, oh yes, we're looking for genealogical information on these two people or historical information.
That's more Mr. Peabody's area. He's the curator here. I'll just if you wait here, I'll go find him. She goes off.
Yes, please.
And brings back, you're pretty much your standard-looking guy.
He looks average.
Average 50-year-old spectacled man. Kind of pretty much what you expect to find in a historical society.
He's exactly what you expected, but nothing you wanted.
Yeah. So, can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh yes, we're looking for genealogical information or historical information on the two people whose names I forget.
The dead people.
We're looking for less genealogical information, but more of if they share a common history.
Okay. It's quite interesting. There was somebody in here a few days ago, asking about something similar.
Mr. Atwater, was it?
He didn't give me a name.
Young fellow looks a bit crazed.
Sounds similar, yes.
We describe the old man that we saw, and see if that's the guy.
Old man, no.
Oh,
no,
young
it
man.
was.
It was the young man. It was the young Atwater.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that sounds very similar. That sounds like the man.
Yeah, we think that's the murderer.
Really?
Yeah,
He seemed like a scholar to me. He had surprising amounts of knowledge about the mid-18th century Arkham. He even corrected a couple of errors in our records.
Well, we think he's crazy and thinks he's the wizard from that bridge.
Let me put it like this, my good sir.
Bishop.
How many young men nowadays do you have that can actually give you a quotable rework of 18th century Arkham?
Not many. I just thought he was a very interesting scholar.
Well, did you know he spent? I'm sorry. He was in the asylum. He escaped from the asylum actually.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
That is worrying.
You might want to tell the police about his visit and what he told you.
I will.
What direction did his inquiries go in? I'm a little bit worried that he might be looking people up because he has been doing some killing.
You must stop him before he kills again.
Dum dum da.
Well,
yes.
He hunts around and he comes up with the same article you came up with before. Which is Condemned.
Could we give him the diary to have a look at?
Yes. It'll take him a few hours to work.
Brainy man, do brainy things for us.
You know, read this.
Okay, so he's going to settle down with that book and start flicking through it, leaving you guys with the rest of the library. So, would you like to make me
a library use check?
Yep, depends. What area would you like to look?
The area I had the highest chance of success.
Well, it's all your library use, so it's all pretty random.
Well, I'm going to look into the oddities of Arkham section that you mentioned.
New England oddities.
Okay, where's my library use?
Wait, New England? So I had to ask.
No.
Is Arkham in Maine?
That's in Massachusetts, I think.
I can't library use it all either.
Well, I'm going to look through the archives to see if there's anything about this Phillips person or the Williams person or the Bishop in there.
Can I roll a call to look up any means of any accounts?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We're not doing occult things in the Historical Society. They'll kick us out.
I only want to sacrifice 2 goats. Sorry.
This calls to the blood of a learned man. Anybody?
Somebody clearly needs to get a library card after this.
Well,
I didn't even bother saying what section I wanted to loot for. I just thought I'd fail the roll first.
Well,
yeah, it's better to
mind,
fail the roll. Go ahead and not waste everybody's time talking about where we are.
One of us would have to succeed at this roll to improve it, so that's a paradox.
You would actually have to be competent to merely be good.
Okay, I'll give you all another roll, just because you're going to be here for 6 hours.
We're here for
a spot hidden to see if there's any out of the way, any books tucked in a corner or
any books just chanting the Necronomicon, not
this guy.
I'm looking for the books bound in human skin.
Oh no, they'll all be in the archives.
Well, actually, the books bound in human skin are more common than you think. It used to be a really cheap way of doing it.
Yeah, but not 17th century.
Well, I don't know.
Right.
I'll have another look. Ooh, as I'm about to give up, my eye catches something in the oddities section.
Ooh, you actually passed something. Tick it now.
All right, make a sanity check. You succeeded in a roll.
I'm guessing I'm gonna go take my stealth check.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you find a number of books filled with stories about haunted houses, witchcrafts, and other myths and legends. There's a short chapter in a book called Strange Legends of New England by Wheeler Jenks. dated 1916, which has a story about the Miskatonic Bridge. It positively identifies the bridge as one called Bishop's Bridge, accompanied by a pair of photographs. One offers a full view of the bridge before it collapsed.
Wait, I still have that shard of that bridge symbol, right?
Yep. The article claims that in 1752 a local wizard was entombed in the central pillar of the bridge. The stone painting was decorated with magic signs supposed to keep the wizard from returning from the dead. Before he died, the wizard placed a curse on his persecutors and their descendants. The second photo shows the centre bridge support from the south side. The magical sign decorating the stone can just be seen. The photograph is taken from the riverbank, of course, and requires the aid of a magnifying glass to make a good copy of the magic symbol. But that's one way of getting...
We'll try to do our best job of making a good copy of this symbol so we can...
What do we have to roll to make a copy of the symbol?
Library use.
English, probably. Oh, what, art?
Art?
Oh, fuck that shit.
Fuck
good
me!
Yeah!
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
You have an artist, see? Art's occasionally useful.
Tuition fees.
That art association degree actually freaking meant for something.
Okay, so you have a copy of the sign of Barzai.
All right. Well, I'm gonna also try to make another copy on like a something I can put on my. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can put it on my hand. Do we have any ink? It's pretty complicated.
Wait,
I just saw the picture.
Why are you trying to put it on your hand?
Because I'm gonna hold it out in front of him and be like, "Get the hell back,
Okay,
evil
can you
devil
make me a
spawn."
spot hidden, please? Jeremiah.
I'm gonna
The
look
lack
real
of
close.
faith in my party members.
That's right. Just draw a rubbish pentagram on it and pretend that's what this is. Okay, you notice somewhere where you were about to go wrong and correct it.
Woo! All right.
Wait,
I fixed
you
it.
actually have to fix that? That's an actual thing?
That's an actual thing, yeah. Because of the weakness of the photographing image, a chance exists to make a small mistake when copying the sign. The mistake cannot be detected when someone attempts to use the sign. The players actually copy the sign must make a spot hidden check to see if the character's eyesight is sharp enough to catch all the details. So if you failed that, it would have been completely useless.
I think I've spotted the bad sign. I think it's this cock and ball shape thing.
That is the biggest dick move ever.
All right, well, I'm
no,
closing
I've got
that
more.
It is the biggest dick move ever.
Is that a pun?
I don't know.
Ray, the symbol, it looks like they hung it around his head. So can we get some kind of like chain or something from somewhere? Like go to a jewelry shop or a blacksmith or a
This is actually on the
hardware
outside
store.
of the bridge. So.
Huh?
Was actually on the outside of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
So this is a massive stone block. You've got like a check bit of it.
This is the same stone block that seems to be shifting in various different ways.
Yeah, as you watch it.
Well, maybe we should like get some rubber and carve it in so it'll be lightning proof.
All right. I don't know how to do that, but I want to try.
Well, we can hire somebody to do it.
A rubber smith.
Yeah, cobbler. Yeah, a cobbler. They work with large amounts of rubber.
Your mother.
My mother was a saint.
I think those are made out of latex or sheepskin, actually.
1920s, remember?
They had rubber. Yeah, they had rubber in the 20s.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to easily make a mold. Okay. We'll move on several hours later. Mr. Peabody's been working away quite hard.
Now we have to wonder who got her.
Yeah, I'll be sure to show my appreciation at the next society ball.
That gives you.
I want to come and paint some ships.
Now we have the picture that we need to use to bind him. Which I'm guess. Can I make a quick guess check? A quick idea roll?
Possibly.
What, on ways how to use the symbol to bind him?
No. It's just the fact they put it on a bridge, like after like all this time of erosion caused the symbol to lose validity and therefore potency.
Well, it looks like it was struck by lightning. The bridge. There's a lot of lightning
so it looks
strikes.
like the sign didn't fail; it was destroyed.
Lightning, magic's greatest weakness.
Fucking lightning! How does it work?
Miracles, magnets. How do they work?
Oh, I need to refill this pint glass because it is empty.
Okay, so you have your excerpt from the diary.
Mm-hmm. Now we have this. We don't really know who he's going to be yet. We need to get clues to figure out how that's going to happen.
Oh, that's a quarter of a bottle of Jaeger now. Yay!
Background sounds of alcoholism.
You're the most chipper drunk I have ever met. I mean,
Well, it's either that or he goes out into the streets.
In a way, D&D group is saving me from my eventual prosecution for drunken disorderly.
so that means drunken and orderly?
What?
No, drunken disorderly.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying since he's not disorderly at the moment, he's inorderly.
Well, no, he can't be prosecuted for being drunken disorderly in his own home.
No, he's saying because I'm not being disorderly, I am drunk and orderly.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because the opposite of disorderly is orderly. Like you get in mental hospitals, but I'm sure that's just coincidental.
Especially here in Cthulhu land.
Especially here in Arkham.
Alright, so we need to figure out. So we have this.
Burial plots. Yeah. So it looks like they were attempting to resurrect the dead, so maybe we should check out, see if there's anything going on at the local cemeteries.
Well, we have Sermon Bishop, right? It was the person who's linked with the devil. Can I roll a library check to give it at least one try to find any genealogical records of Sermon Bishop or any of his particular history?
Okay.
Or no?
He thinks that'll probably be in the archives.
Alright.
So, you know.
To the arc?
It's getting quite late in the day.
Hey.
Damn it, man. Lives are at stake.
You have to make a persuade roll for him to give up his night. Yeah.
Persuade will give up his niceties. Can I bargain with him? Can I plead?
He's willing to do it tomorrow, but you know, it's a bit late now.
I'm really persuasive. It's like, please, it's like help a fellow historical enthusiast out.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Only because there's lives at stake. Okay. So. Oh, Jesus. Okay. How long are you willing to spend down here?
Until we get tired.
Or until someone dies. Someone who is not us.
All right. If we're going to go all night, let's do can we do a con check to see how long we're going to go, like how long we can go before we go, like say, sod this and go off to the pub?
Oh, I like that.
I'm thinking about going off to the pub now.
Yeah, shit. Don't mention pubs, man. I've been in wars. I've seen shit. I like my pubs.
Actually, while they're looking at the society archives, I'm going to go to the pub and listen and see if I hear any talk around town.
It's prohibition. There are no pubs.
Nope.
The speakeasies are local.
It's a city. There will be. Is Arkham a city or is it a town?
Can I do a spot hidden to find the local speakeasy?
It's an institution.
Knowledge local.
Yeah, because this is saying it's going to be 10 hours of work.
Is it going to be 10 hours of library use checks? I'd rather just sleep.
I say you're probably not going to get this information till tomorrow. He's willing to help you, but the amount of time it's going to take to go through all the archives. Because they're outdated, they're not organised, they're in boxes.
Actually, the Occult Society is going to be open now because, like, everyone knows wizards love midnight and shit. So, let's go to the Occult Society.
Okay, let's go to the Occult Society. Great. It's like going to meet your, like, colleagues who are a lot more qualified than you in certain respects. It turns out you're just a...
Technically, not only are you meeting your more qualified colleagues, you're also bringing along your idiot friends.
Sure. Let's go. This is gonna. Are going to pants me in the shower rooms again.
They're basically showing up on the first day of university and introducing your lecturer to your parents, and your major is computer studies.
Right, town directory. What page am I looking for? Actually, no, is that the actual town directory? Clubs and organisations.
Oh, can we get a tour of the Occult Society?
Possibly.
Yes.
Horrible creatures.
No, skip that bit. You don't need that at all. Take that bookmark out.
We play this game to visit freaking... I don't know.
Interactive museum tours, the game.
Jobs, professions, or hobbies.
Oh, 1 sec, I need to make a Kickstarter page.
Schools and exhibits, historical society, Lithos tomes, miscellaneous, strange people.
Solve the quest.
Strange People, the largest book in the library.
Strange People, it's just got a picture of the player.
Volumes
characters.
1 through 7.
Cultists.
Strange People's just a copy of the Arkham phone book.
Dunwich phone book.
Actually, I'm saying phone book. Would everyone have phones in the 20s? Phones
Probably
a
not.
big thing?
Well,
I think he just called the operator and said, "Connect me to Bill's house," and she was like, "Bill's house." Boom.
Yeah, phones were
Beep,
kind of a
beep, beep.
monopoly. They were mostly for business use, but some people had them. Or if you lived in if you lived in like an apartment, they would have one phone that everyone would share.
Yeah.
It's a party line phone.
Yeah.
Is your refrigerator running? Well, put the next person on.
Interesting.
The most dedicated prank callers ever.
There's just a queue of people waiting down the hall. Oh, I wonder what he's saying.
Is this a point in time where the most gossip happened over the phone?
Can I remember?
Imagine if you had speaker phones in the 20s. That shit'd be awesome.
Okay, Arkham Horror players. Where the hell was the Silver Twilight Lodge? Which section?
Is there an index? Can you control F?
That's what I was trying to find. No, it's a physical hard button. It's not science. Not near St.
It's not
Mary's.
science, it's magic.
It's not South Side, is it? Oh, good lord. Oh, it's okay, so that's why she's so good. Uptown?
Girl, she's been living in an uptown world.
This is what happens when you actually use the Call of Cthulhu books.
Yeah, I know it's going to be in here, though. That's what's annoying. Spider.
Do you want me to try and find my Adventures in Arkham County book, see if it's in that?
It's love.
I just need to know which section of Arkham it's in.
Does it really matter which section of Arkham is in, or is this
Yeah, because it'll tell you the bit where it's got the information about it.